Hi, this is Naomi with Sword and Steel, and today I'd like to go through with you the top 8 contestants of the Steele Brush Award for 2023. Well, if you're wondering what the Steele Brush Award is, for the last few years now, painters have submitted miniatures at the end of the year. This year, the deadline was December 30th, and the public has voted on the miniatures and allowed a panel of judges to best decide who is the best painted miniature of the year. First place winner will receive the trophy, the Steele Brush Award trophy, as well as a $300 cash prize. But we also have 3 other titles to win this year, and that was the best gravity defying miniature, which earns a Shard of the Void Dragon model, as well as the best custom build miniature, where you take multiple kits to form one cohesive model. And the prize for that is a Canis Rex Imperial Knights kit. And the last title is the most beautiful miniature, and that wins a Dominion box set for Warhammer Age of Sigmar. I hope you enjoy looking through these top 8 miniatures as much as I did. This time around, I decided to give you commentary, as I have finally gotten my voice back after having lost it at the first of this year. Hopefully that's not saying something for the rest of 2024, but my voice is back, and I thought I'd give you some commentary about these top 8 models and make certain if you enjoy these models as much as I did, you comment so I can tell all the artists who participated in this event and reached the top 8 what you thought of their models. Let's get into it. Blasting Troubles Away by Nick Gallagher, which is a ballistus dreadnought of the Ultramarines variety with all sorts of things coming out of it. He won the best gravity defying miniature, and of course my favorite part is the smoke coming from him. He would have had to get the color and the composition right to get the smoke realistic like it is, and I have seen multiple smoke effects, and I like the sculpted one, I have to say. And then we have Faith Hickey's The Shield of Ball, which is a great looking Blood Angels captain with Stormbolter from the looks of it and a power hammer. And can you see that poor fellow on the base? I think the sand and then the flecks of blood in the sand from this defeated Screamer Killer looks so great. And I really enjoy how she added all of the effects to the gemstones, and the face. That face is so well done. And the hair is so well done. Look at the blonde. That is very nice blonde hair. And then we have The Jungle Recon by John Adams. This definitely looks like he's been traveling through jungle for quite some time. Hasn't bothered to clean anything off yet. Is one of my favorites amongst the top contestants when it comes to realism. He's really been in his environment, and I think he must have had a lot of fun doing it as well. And then we have Frank. He's simply called Frank by Kevin Courtney. I really like his spunk. I also really like the leather on his cloak. I think that was really nicely done. It looks like old leather, and it is complemented really nicely by the red that he's got going, like the red kind of gemstones. I really like how it was highlighted. Oh, I also like the base. It's a pretty simple base, but it's just painted really nicely, and then those bullets on the ground really sparkle in comparison to the base. And I think he knows what he's doing. The confidence in him. There's something about him that just reeks confidence. And I really like the subtle wear added to him. Now this fellow, he's pristine. He's just came off his ship or whichever it is, and it's gorgeous. This is Aiden O'Connell's Greg the Champion. So he's AI, which is cute. So he's Leagues of Votan, but he's the robot variant of it. I really like the cap of the robot. The metal is done really nicely. It looks like if you touched it, it would be cool to touch. But all of his decorative metal is so shiny. I really enjoy this one. And the orange is done so nicely, so cleanly, which is hard to do for orange. And the blue is so pretty too. Everything about this is so pretty. And here we have the Mecha Squig by Adam Spurl. It's a runner-up winner, and it's the custom build champion. There is so much going on with this miniature. I don't know exactly how many different kits he used to make this one miniature, but it all is really well organized so that it looks like GW put this out. And I think it's just, I love that it's a squig. I love that it's a mech. I like how beautiful the red is and how much work he put in on it. Age and wear and the environment really works well into the base. And the colors are so vibrant. It's really beautiful, eye-catching piece. And it got multiple votes from the public as well for how great it looked. And this artist, I am a big fan of his work. I've seen it over the years and I have always loved it. And here we have another public favorite. This is Astrid and Comet Seeker by Alan Reynolds. This is such a lovely piece. That's why it is a runner-up winner and voted most beautiful miniature by the public as well as the judges. And the original model is Ionis Cryptborn, but this is now Astrid. And we've got several pieces there. We have a head who is a lady that seems to have her hair crafted just for her. We've got a bit of the mausoleum and the colors and the metal on the dragon. A lot of work was put into this piece and it shows. Even the purity seals were very carefully done. Everything was crafted. If you look at the scales on the dragon, each line was individually painted and the base is using wet effects, various leaves and tufts to make a little pool underneath her, but it is no wonder that the public loved this one so much. She is such a treat and she's going to be fantastic on the battlefield. What a great thing to play with. And finally, we have the winner. Just have a look at him. This is the Chaos Demon of Nurgle by Adam Fillier. First of all, let's just check out the fact that his base is originally from Indrasta, a Stormcast Eternal Angel, but this is a Lord of Blights, I believe. However, he has the addition of a plasma pistol and a power axe. So we have two Stormcast Eternal models, plus the weapons from probably a Plague Marine, and it all is melded together seamlessly as if he was built that way. The tentacles, they're painted so pristinely. The little pieces of bulbous, chaos stuff on the base are painted so pristinely. The base itself, look at those stones. Do you see the stone stairs? His skin, I can tell originally he must have done some kind of zenithal highlighting. I'm not generally a fan of it, but he's done it so carefully. And look at the weapons. They're covered in rust, and the rust is so realistic. Look at the metal armor. It's green and it's not basic at all. Everything was worked on so carefully on this miniature. And even the addition of eyes on the back and everything was so carefully placed. And everything looks like it belongs there, which is an impressive thing to do, particularly on something biological like this model. I suppose it is a bit easier if he's covered in plagues, I suppose, but this is basically a masterpiece. And that's coming from someone who is not a Nurgle fan, and yet I'm a fan of this model. I cannot get over his wings, which absolutely are the epitome of decay. And I've seen those wings. I've assembled Indrasta. I know those wings are pristine, and look what he's done with them. All those little feathers have been painted on. It really is a feat, and it is no wonder that he got first place. And there it is. I hope you enjoyed. Make certain to comment on your favorites. Make certain to let me know if you had any paint schemes that you might want me to ask the artist how they did. How did they did that thing that they did, and I will pass along the messages. I hope everyone had fun watching. I hope everyone who participated in the Steele Brush Award enjoyed themselves. Remember, it's a yearly thing where you can submit a miniature and have it voted on by the public, by the panel of judges that we have, and potentially either win first place or maybe have one of the bonus titles that we have every year. And I will catch you in the next video now that my voice is back. More videos to come. Bye! Thank you to the patrons who have supported this channel. I really appreciate all the support that you have given, both emotional and financial. You're the best. And I hope you have a fantastic 2024 with me and everyone else who is in our wonderful community. Can I convince any of these artists to paint some of my armies for me so I actually have them all painted? I have way too much to paint, and these guys are so good at what they do. Can I get them to paint? Now, I will tell you that the Steele Brush Award was not created so I could find the best artist out there to paint my miniatures. But now that I say it out loud, I'm like, that would be a really good idea for making an awards program. Just find the best artists so I can commission them to paint my stuff. That would have been funny.